Your enemies have been exposed. The divine realm has revealed who has been working against you in secret. One name will shock you to your core when you hear it. This person has been closer to you than you ever imagined. You must open this message immediately. If you ignore this warning, they will strike again before you can protect yourself. The universe has decided to pull back the veil of deception. What you discover today will change everything you thought you knew about the people in your life. Time is running out to act on this divine revelation. The spiritual realm has been watching your struggles. Divine forces have seen how certain people have been blocking your path to success and happiness. You've felt it, haven't you? That strange feeling that someone close to you wasn't being honest. The sense that people were talking about you behind your back. Your intuition was right all along. Higher powers have decided to expose these hidden enemies because you deserve to know the truth. Your guardian angels have been gathering evidence of their betrayal for months. Every setback you've experienced, every door that seemed to close just when success was within reach, none of it was random. It was all carefully planned by people you trusted. The time for deception is over. Today, you will see clearly who has been your true enemy all along. These enemies are planning their next move against you right now. They think their secrets are still safe. They believe you will never discover what they've been doing in the shadows. But if you don't act on this divine warning immediately, they will launch their biggest attack yet. They're preparing to destroy something precious in your life, your reputation, your relationships, or your dreams. The window to protect yourself is closing fast. Once they realize their plans have been exposed, they will become desperate. Desperate enemies are the most dangerous kind. You have been given this divine advantage for a reason. The universe doesn't expose enemies unless immediate action is required to prevent serious harm. Every moment you wait gives them more time to prepare their next betrayal. The element of surprise is your greatest weapon right now, but only if you use it quickly. Like this video now to activate the divine protection shield around your life immediately. The first category of enemies includes people who smile to your face but curse your name when you're not around. These are the friends who pretend to support you while secretly hoping you fail. They ask about your plans not because they care, but because they want to find ways to sabotage them when you share good news. They respond with fake excitement while feeling jealous inside. They plant seeds of doubt in your mind about your abilities and dreams. These false friends have been stealing your energy for years. They drain your confidence with their negative comments. Disguised as helpful advice, they compete with you in secret, trying to outshine you at every opportunity. Some of them have been spreading lies about you to mutual friends. Others have been taking credit for your ideas or accomplishments. They've been working to isolate you from people who could help you succeed. The most dangerous ones are those you trust with your deepest secrets. They've been using your personal information against you, sharing it with others who wish you harm. Your vulnerability became their weapon. Their jealousy has been eating them alive. And now it's time for you to see them for who they really are. Type expose in the comments right now to receive the specific names of your hidden enemies. Your workplace enemies have been even more cunning. Someone at your job has been undermining your efforts, taking credit for your work, or spreading negative stories about your performance to management. This person sits in meetings and nods along when you speak, then goes to your boss privately to plant doubts about your capabilities. They've been positioning themselves to take your place or get the promotion you deserve. Family enemies are the most heartbreaking to discover. Someone in your own family has been jealous of your success or happiness. They've been making comments designed to keep you small and insecure. They celebrate your failures and downplay your achievements. Even worse, someone you once loved romantically has been working against you. An ex-partner who couldn't handle the breakup has been poisoning new relationships or sabotaging your dating life. They've been watching your social media, spreading rumors, or even contacting people you're interested in. The spiritual attacks have been constant. These enemies have been sending negative energy your way through jealous thoughts, evil eye, or even deliberate curses. Their hatred has been affecting your luck, your health, and your peace of mind. But the most shocking revelation is still coming. The name that will be revealed next will shake you to your foundation. You've been experiencing the effects of these enemy attacks without realizing it. Sudden streaks of bad luck that seem to come from nowhere. Plans falling apart at the last minute for no logical reason. Technology breaking down when you need it most. Your energy levels have been mysteriously low. You wake up tired even after a full night's sleep. You feel drained after spending time with certain people, though you couldn't explain why at the time. Your dreams have been disturbed with nightmares or strange scenarios. You've been waking up feeling anxious or upset without remembering why. These are signs of spiritual attacks launched while you sleep when your defenses are down. Opportunities that should have been yours went to other people instead. Job interviews that seemed to go well resulted in rejection. Relationships that started promising suddenly turned cold or ended abruptly. You felt watched or talked about, even when no one was around. Your instincts kept warning you that something was wrong, but you pushed those feelings aside as paranoia. Physical symptoms like headaches, stomach problems, or unexplained aches have been appearing more frequently. These are your body's way of processing the negative energy being directed at you. All of these experiences were not coincidence. They were evidence of coordinated attacks against your well-being. Type 777 in the comments now to activate the divine protection that will shield you from all enemy attacks. The name I'm about to reveal will shock you more than all the others combined. This enemy has been hiding in plain sight, closer to you than you ever imagined possible. This person has access to your most private thoughts, your daily routines, and your deepest vulnerabilities. They know exactly how to hurt you because you've trusted them with the keys to your heart and mind. You've defended this person when others question their motives. You've made excuses for their behavior when red flags appeared. You've chosen to believe their lies over your own intuition because the truth seemed too painful to accept. This betrayal has been happening right under your nose for months, maybe even years. While you were being loyal and trusting, they were plotting against your happiness and success. The revelation of this name will explain so many things that confused you before. Conversations that didn't make sense, actions that seemed strange, and situations that felt off will all suddenly become clear. Prepare yourself emotionally, because this truth will hurt before it heals. But knowing is always better than being blind to betrayal. If you want to strengthen your divine protection against these enemies, give super thanks of $5, $10, $20, or more right now. Each contribution builds a stronger spiritual barrier around you. Higher amounts unlock more powerful protection that will keep your enemies from ever harming you again. Type reveal in the comments now to prepare your spirit for the shocking name that will change everything. The person who has been your biggest enemy is someone you see almost every day, someone you've trusted with your secrets, your dreams, and your heart. This person is either a very close friend, a family member you love dearly, or someone you're in a romantic relationship with right now. They have been playing a double game with your life. While acting like they care about you, they've been secretly working to keep you down. They smile when you fail and worry when you succeed, because your happiness threatens their sense of control over you. This person has been the source behind many of your recent problems. They've been sharing your private business with others who wish you harm. They've been giving bad advice disguised as help, steering you away from opportunities that could change your life. When you told them about your goals and dreams, they pretended to be supportive while secretly hoping you would fail. They've been planting seeds of doubt in your mind about your abilities. Every time you felt confident, they found ways to make you question yourself. This betrayal has been calculated and deliberate. They studied your weaknesses to know exactly how to hurt you. They used your trust as a weapon against your own success and happiness. The reason this person became your enemy is pure jealousy. They cannot stand to see you doing better than them. Your light makes them feel small, so they've been trying to dim it for months. Now that you know the truth, you have the power to protect yourself. The divine realm has exposed your enemies because you're meant to rise above their attacks and claim your rightful success. First, cut all energetic cords connecting you to these toxic people. Visualize golden scissors cutting invisible threads that tie your energy to theirs. This stops them from draining your power and prevents their negative thoughts from affecting you. Create a daily protection ritual. Every morning, imagine a bright white light surrounding your entire body like armor. This divine light will bounce back any negative energy sent your way and return it to the sender multiplied. Stop sharing your plans and dreams with the people who have been exposed as enemies. Information is power, and you must keep your power protected from those who would use it against you. Pay attention to how you feel around certain people. If someone consistently makes you feel drained, confused, or upset, limit your contact with them immediately. Your energy is sacred and should only be shared with those who truly support you. Trust your intuition completely from now on. Your gut feelings have been trying to warn you about these enemies all along. When something feels wrong about a person or situation, listen to that inner voice without question. Type 333 in the comments now to seal all protective barriers and lock your enemies out of your energy field permanently. The main enemy you just discovered is not working alone. They are part of a network of people who have been coordinating attacks against your success and happiness. These secondary enemies include mutual friends who have been listening to lies about you and spreading them further. They've been turned against you through carefully planted stories that make you look bad, while making your main enemy look innocent. Some family members have been recruited into this network without even realizing it. Your main enemy has been poisoning their minds against you with twisted versions of events that paint you as the problem in every situation. Former romantic partners may have been contacted and filled with negative stories about you. This is why some of your recent relationships ended mysteriously, or why certain people suddenly became cold toward you. Even co-workers or acquaintances have been influenced by this network. Opportunities you should have received went to others because negative information about you was shared behind your back. The network has been watching your social media, monitoring your activities, and sharing information about your personal life. They've been treating your privacy as if it doesn't matter while pretending to care about your well-being when they see you face to face. For maximum protection against this entire enemy network, give super thanks of $10, $25, $50, or more. Higher contributions unlock advanced spiritual warfare protection that will not only defend you, but will also ensure your enemies face consequences for their actions against you. Invest in your spiritual safety now. Comment justice below to receive continued updates about your enemies and new revelations about their plans against you. Now that your enemies have been exposed, their power over you is completely broken. Knowledge is the greatest weapon you could have been given, and today you received divine knowledge that will change your life forever. Your enemy's greatest strength was operating in secret. They could only hurt you as long as you didn't know who they really were. Now that the truth is revealed, their ability to sabotage you has been destroyed. The universe chose you to receive this revelation because you're destined for great things. Your enemies knew this and tried to stop your rise to success. But divine forces intervened on your behalf because your time has come. Every obstacle they placed in your path only made you stronger. Every attack they launched against you was actually preparing you for the victory that's coming. You survived their worst efforts, which proves you're more powerful than they ever imagined. From this moment forward, everything changes in your favor. The same divine forces that exposed your enemies will now open doors they tried to keep closed. Success they tried to steal from you will return doubled. Take immediate action to protect yourself and reclaim your power. First, distance yourself from the main enemy without announcing that you know the truth. Let them think they're still deceiving you while you quietly protect yourself. Stop confiding in anyone who might be connected to your enemy network. Create a new circle of trust with only people who have proven their loyalty through actions, not just words. Document any evidence of their betrayal that you can find. Save screenshots of conversations, keep records of incidents, and note dates when suspicious things happened. This information may be useful later. Begin focusing your energy on your goals without sharing details with potential enemies. Work on your dreams in private until you're ready to reveal your success to the world. Start each day with gratitude for this divine protection and guidance. Thank the spiritual forces that exposed your enemies and ask for continued wisdom to navigate relationships safely. Most importantly, use this knowledge to become more selective about who you trust in the future. Not everyone deserves access to your energy, your dreams, or your personal information. Type "protected" in the comments now to lock in all divine protections. Seal your enemy revelations, and activate your path to unstoppable success. Your divine protection is now fully activated. The spiritual realm will continue watching over you and warning you about future threats to your well-being and success. The enemies who have been exposed will find their own lives becoming more difficult as the negative energy they sent to you returns to them multiplied. Divine justice works perfectly, and they will face consequences for their actions. Stay connected to receive ongoing updates about new enemy activity and additional protection guidance. The universe has chosen you for greatness, and nothing your enemies do can stop what's meant to be yours. Subscribe now and turn on notifications to receive immediate alerts about enemy movements and new divine revelations about your life.